An American public health crisis front and center today as President Trump addresses a growing opioid problem plaguing millions of Americans. The president, along with the First Lady Melania Trump and Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price, led a White House panel on the epidemic. A recent government study reports more than 1/3 of U.S. adults were prescribed medications in 2015, and many misused the drugs. The president says the number of deaths have been severely underreported.
Nobody is safe from this epidemic that threatens young and old, rich and poor, urban and rural communities. Everybody is threatened.
Now, the president has set up a panel to look into ways to combat the opioid crisis. And here in Houston, City Council received a briefing on new drug field testing policies in response to highly potent opioids hitting our streets. At the same time, rehab centers are offering a new approach to treatment in hopes of helping those who are at most risk of exposure. Fox 26's Caitlin Monty spoke to one facility here in Houston for a look inside one of their treatment programs. Caitlin.
That's right, Jonathan. Police are literally concerned about touching carfentanil, which is considered 10,000 times stronger than morphine and is getting cut into other street drugs in Houston. So rehab experts say it's more urgent than ever to get opioid addicts into treatment.
The city of Houston is changing its drug enforcement strategy because even a dash of the opioid carfentanil is enough to kill an officer almost on contact. At the Taylor Center Sober Living Facility, staff is worried about the drug's presence in Houston.
I'm very concerned, not only for our clients, but also for our first responders out there, because carfentanil is so explosive and it's so dangerous.
And people are just dropping dead. They're not overdosing and surviving, they're dropping dead. So there's a real sense of urgency.
Taylor Center plans to fight this opioid and other addictions by removing the sterile, restrictive aspects of rehab and making it more approachable, starting by your first check-in with Teresa.
I share some of my story with them because it gives them hope.
She overcame a decades-long addiction to crack cocaine and says if she can do it, anyone can. The rooms here are far from sterile hospital beds, and residents are given responsibility, not restriction.
They don't take our phones, they don't take our cars, they just hold you accountable.
You can even have pets.
I'm motivated to recover when I have family surrounding me, and unfortunately most of my family lives in the Northeast, but these two live with me.
Being a recovering addict myself and spent most of my adult life using drugs and using intravenous drugs, I really believe with all my heart that at the end of the day, no addict really wants to live that life.
If you're too scared to go do it, man, like I've been smoking crack forever, and I finally quit, and now I'm here, and you know, I'm happy.
It's scarier out there than it is here, you know.
Now, Taylor Center is considered an intensive outpatient program, and I learned insurance companies will often cover these longer treatments because the relapse rates are lower. If you or someone you know needs help, you can find more information on my Twitter page tonight. In the studio, Caitlin Monty, Fox 26 News.